Hare सरस्वती गोस्वामी महाराज ठाकुर प्रभुपाद की जय। अनंत कोटि वैष्णव वृंद की जय। नामाचार्य शिव हरिदास ठाकुर की जय। प्रेम से कहो श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर शिवसरि गौर भक्त वृंद की जय। श्री श्री राधा कृष्ण गोप गोपीनाथ श्याम गुण राधा कुंड गिरि गोवर्धन की जय। श्री वृंदावन मथुरा धाम की जय। श्री नवद्वीपमय धाम की जय। श्री जगन्नाथपुरी धाम की जय। गंगामाई की जय। यमुना माई की जय। देवी की जय। तुलसी देवी की जय। बलिदान की जय। हरि नाम संकीर्तन की जय। जय गौर भक्त वृंद की जय। बड़ा विजय श्री कृष्ण संकीर्तन की जय। श्री दीपावली महामहोत्सव की श्री गिरिराज महाराज की गोवर्धन पूजा महामहोत्सव की all glories to this and all this. Krishna, kaikki kunnia kokonaan bhaktale, Hare Krishna, kaikki kunnia Sri Gurulle, Sri Gaurangalle, all glories to Sri Gurulle, Sri Gaurangalle. Namaste.
Luento quiere. Besa.
Jai Giriraj Maharaj ki Jai! Govardhan Puja Mahamahotsava ki Jai! Diwali Mahamahotsava ki Jai! Lämpimästi tervetuloa kaikille teille tänne Govardhan Puja ja Diwali Festival. You're all very warmly welcome to the Govardhan Puja and Diwali Festival. Tänään olen itse tässä luennoitsijan roolissa ja seuraava ohjelma onkin luento. Ja luennon jälkeen meillä sitten ohjelma jatkuu perinteisellä Damodara-seremonialla ja Damodara-laululla. Ja sitten lopuksi on kulttuuritapahtumana Govardhan Puja-seremonia. Ja sitten meillä on juhla-ateria. So today the part for the lecture has fallen to me, and I will lecture in a moment. So next will be the lecture on Govardhan Puja and Diwali. And then after that, there will be the traditional Damodara ceremony, and we will sing Damodara song. And then the last program, our cultural program, will be the Govardhan Puja ceremony that we will do. And then after the ceremony, then of course during the ceremonies, these two ceremonies, we will chant a lot Hare Krishna Mahamantra, and then at the end we will have the feast. Okay. Jai Giri Govardhana ki, Jai Shri Govardhan Puja Mahotsava ki, Jai Shri Deepavali Mahotsava ki. So can you come a little bit closer here so that everyone can fit in the temple room? Eli voitteko tulla vähän lähemmäs, että kaikki mahtuu temppelihuoneeseen? So the lecture will be in English, and there will be a translation into Finnish, or if there's a need, maybe Russian, on that room over there. But first we will sing Radha Madhavan Vilaspeli Prabhu, we will sing. Okay. Eli meillä on ensiksi tässä Radha Madhava laulu, eli tosiaan luento käännetään suomeksi tai mahdollisesti venäjäksi niin tuossa toisessa huoneessa sitten. Kiitos. Nyt on Radha Madhava laulu, joka laulaa Vilaspeli Prabhu. would we be able to fit a little bit more if there's someone who still wants to come?
I'll open the door.
Okay. Yeah.
Yes.
Joten luento on nyt englannin kielellä. Ja te, jotka tarvitsette käännöstä joko suomeksi tai venäjäksi, niin tuossa viereisessä huoneessa voimme kääntää teille sitten tämän luennon. Govardhan Puja Mahamahotsava ki. Jai. Diwali Mahamahotsava ki. Jai. So today is the auspicious day of the Govardhan Puja festival, and actually this Diwali festival, the actual day was yesterday, and we since they are the consecutive days, we have decided to celebrate them together. And in this lecture, I will try to address both, but the emphasis is on Govardhan Puja festival. So first, I would like to say a few words of the Diwali festival or Deepavali festival. Generally, it is known as the festival of lights. Deepavali. Deepavali means the row of lights. So the day is Amavasya, meaning the new moon day. So it's a day when the night is very dark, since the moon is not visible in the sky. So then natural is to have a lot of light during that night. And that night is the return of Lord Ramachandra. Lord Ramachandra is the Supreme Personality of Godhead. He is Krishna himself, he is Vishnu. And you can see here in the picture, Lord Ramachandra is there in yellow garments. He has just arrived to the city of Ayodhya along with Mother Sita, the wife of Lord Ramachandra, little brother Lakshmana. And there you can see also the dear servant of Lord Ramachandra, Hanumanji, always ready to serve, and the Monkey King Sugriva. And also others came, such as Jambavan and Vibhishana, but they are not here. They have been left a little bit out of the picture. So they've been received by the Mother Queen, Kaushalya, who is there in the sitting on the throne, or on this throne-like chair. And then other Mother Queens, or Queen Mothers, Kaikeyi and Sumitra, a little bit in the background. And Rama's and Lakshmana's brothers, Bharata and Shatrugna. And the whole city of Ayodhya is very jubilant on having Lord Rama back after such a long time. He's been away for 14 years in exile. Many of us, we know the story, but in short, Lord Ramachandra had to leave the kingdom of Kosala and the city of Ayodhya due to the wishes of Mother Kaikeyi, whose mind had been, you could say, diverted or poisoned even by the wicked servant Manthara. So those wishes were that Lord Ramachandra should not be the king, as King Dasaratha, the father, had already proclaimed, but her own physical son Bharata should be the king. And in addition to that, Lord Ramachandra should go away from the kingdom for 14 years. So being an ideal son, prince, husband, master, and so on and so forth, Lord Rama then immediately agreed to the wishes of, or to the order of King Dasaratha, who actually did and made the order involuntarily. He was forced to do it. He had given those boons to Kaikeyi already long time back. And Bharata and Shatrugna, they happened to be far away from the kingdom of Kekaya, Kaikeyi's parents' kingdom, and they didn't have any knowledge of what had happened in Ayodhya. So then Lord Ramachandra went, and they spent actually nice time in the forests, in Chitrakoot and so on and so forth, for 13 years. And then after that, then this misfortune started to come to the lives of Rama, Mother Sita, and Lakshmana in the form of Surpanakha first, the little sister of wicked Dasamukha Ravana, the Rakshas demon who had 10 heads, Ravana. And having heard of the beauty of Mother Sita from Surpanakha, then Ravan decided to abduct or kidnap Sita Devi. Of course, Mother Sita is the goddess of fortune, Lakshmi Devi herself, so she cannot be taken from the Supreme Lord Rama or Vishnu. So, in a way, although Sita was kidnapped, the actual original Sita was not there, but rather the form of Mother Durga Devi, Sita, the external form of the Sita, or the external energy form of the Sita. But still, this marks, or you could say, what is the significance of this is that in this material world we are very much infatuated to the potencies of the Lord. We want to manipulate the energies of the material energy, of the material energies of the material world, which ultimately belong to the Lord Ramachandra himself. He is the source of all energies. So thus they should be used for the service of the Lord. And also, if you Lakshmi Devi should never be worshipped alone. She should be worshipped in the worship of Narayana. When Vishnu Narayana is worshipped, then automatically Lakshmi is worshipped and she will be happy. But if someone tries to worship Lakshmi alone, that she may not be so happy. And she doesn't actually take it as herself, but as Mother Durga, as the external manifestation. So then this day of, you could say Diwali is the day when Lord Rama returns, when the good has won over the bad. And everything is in order. Lord Ramachandra has his eternal wife, and everyone's jubilant and very extremely happy on seeing the return of Lord Ramachandra. So this is the original meaning of the Deepavali festival. And this day is also a day when this we will. I will just say short because we will sing about this Damodara Lila. The Deepavali day, also on the Deepavali day, the Rama Lila happened millions of years back. Damodara Lila happened 5,000 years ago. So it happened actually, the actual day was the Diwali day. When Lord Damodara was Krishna, the child Krishna was naughty and was then this Lila with Mother Yashoda happened where Mother Yashoda tried to teach manners to Damodara Krishna and she wanted to tie him. However, the Supreme Lord, again the Supreme Personality of Godhead, the original Personality of Godhead, Krishna through Bhagavan Swayam, he cannot be tied, he cannot be bound by anything, by anyone, because he is the cosmos, he is the existence. So there's no rope in the world is enough to tie him. However, Mother Yashoda showed that pure love, Krishna Prema, to in this pastime, and by this great endeavor and by the love that she showed, this then this 2 fingers short rope actually could be tied, and so Lord Krishna and Lord Rama, any form of the Supreme Lord, they are bound by the love of their devotees, and especially it is so in the pastimes of Vrindavana with Lord Krishna. So this is Damodara Lila, and after this lecture we will have the Damodara ceremony, and we will sing this song of 8 verses, Damodarashaka, and there the pastime is actually explained and shown. So everyone who wants to then understand, we have in our book also the translations. And then today is then the actual day of the worship of the Govardhan hill. And as we can see here in the picture, then Giri Govardhana is a servant of Lord Krishna, but at the same time he is Lord Krishna himself in the form of a mountain. So the inhabitants of Vrindavana, they were preparing for a yajna, for a ceremony, and that yajna was for getting rain. So they were preparing for the Indra yajna, for making a ceremony or sacrifice for Lord Indra. And Lord Indra is in a very powerful position. He is the king of the Svarga Lokas, of the celestial planets, and he is in charge of the rain and weather. So he is in charge of actually of great prosperity. So, but at the same time, he is not the supreme. He is part of the government of the supreme, Lord Vishnu, Lord Krishna. And so Krishna and Balaram, they noticed that they were doing these preparations, and then Krishna inquired. He was 7 years at that time, so he inquired from his father that what is this ceremony about? And all kinds of questions about the ceremony. And one very significant question, that is this ceremony mentioned in the Vedas? Because the Vedas, such as this Bhagavad Gita and Srimad Bhagavatam, they are the basis for the knowledge of this religion. So these were the inquiries, and first Nanda Maharaj was hesitant to answer because, well, Krishna was just 7 years old, but then Krishna, being the excellent debate in debate, he said that in the family we don't have any secrets. And actually, the saintly persons also should have any secrets. But now we are family, so in the family we should not have any secrets. So that then Nanda Maharaj started to explain that we are farmers, we are a farm community, so we need rain. Rain is very important to nourish all the vegetation and for the grass. Green grass for the cows and so on and so forth. So we need to worship Lord Indra. But actually that is not really mentioned in the Vedas, it's more like a tradition. And we could say that that in Hinduism and in fact in many religions in the world, there are many traditions that are not really mentioned in the Holy Scriptures. So neither was this ceremony mentioned in the Scriptures. So Lord Krishna, having an excellent intelligence, being the Supreme Lord, naturally, he started to convince Nanda Maharaj and other elders not to worship Lord Indra, because he knew Indra is just one of his employees. So Indra should, and he knew that Indra is very proud of his position, and that position is only given to him by himself, by Lord Vishnu, by Krishna, no one else. So he was very proud that he had such strength and so much power in the universe. So he wanted to teach a lesson to Lord Indra. So then he started to speak a philosophy that belongs to the 6 schools of Vedic philosophy. It's called Karma Mimamsa. A philosophy where the Supreme might be existing there, and devas and like that, but they are not really, they cannot help. If you really work hard, if you really do good deeds, then you automatically will get the result. And there's no one can influence on that. So simply said, this is the philosophy. So he started to say that no, we don't need Indra. Indra is not needed in this equation. We just follow the scriptures and we do our duty and we will get the result. And then Lord Krishna diverted. He said that actually, if we really think of this, we get everything from this wonderful hill, this mountain, Govardhan. Govardhan has very soft, green, wonderful, delicious grass for the cows and calves. It has fruits and pure water is coming from the mountain, from the hills. There's trees, there's vegetables, everything, grains, everything is growing very nicely in the slopes of Govardhan hill, and it has many shelters, caves, and so many things there as being the shelter for animals and so on and so forth. So Govardhan should be worshipped, not Lord Indra. And then the inhabitants of Vrindavan, they just loved Krishna so dearly, so they accepted, yes, it must be so. So let's worship Giri Govardhan, and all the items that were already prepared for the worship of Indra then were taken to the worship Govardhan hill, and we see here in the picture there's piles of, you could say, different bhoga or different preparations of so many different things for the worship of Lord Indra. All kinds of preparations, all kinds of sweets and beverages and like that were there for the Govardhana hill to be worshipped. So the inhabitants, they worshipped very nicely Govardhan hill, and ultimately, of course, the hill actually ate everything and ate even whatever was there after. They brought more from the nearby villages to, and Giri Govardhana ate everything. And then Lord Krishna then himself, he then indicated that you should give a tulsi leaf to Govardhana, because he was all the time saying, Aniora, Aniora, I need more. But when he got to tulsi leaf, then he became satisfied. And after that, all the puja that was done by the excellent brahmanas and chanting of the mantras, Vedic mantras and hymns, then they circumambulated the hill, and everyone was just happy and jubilant in the worship of Govardhana hill, because Govardhana hill is not any hill, it's the form of the Supreme Lord, as we can see here. So, a very happy occasion, but in the heavens, then one person was not happy, and we can imagine who that person was. It was Lord Indra. The Devas, they are naturally worshipping Lord Vishnu as the Supreme, but Lord Indra got confused by Krishna, because Krishna was 7 years old. He couldn't understand his position, so he became angry about all this, and he just wanted to, in his anger, because what happens when you're proud, you think you are the best, you think that everyone else is just, for your service below you. And when it doesn't then happen like that, then you become angry. And when you become angry, you can become mad of anger, and then your intelligence is just simply lost. So that happened to Indra, and he just wanted to destroy everything, inundate Vrindavan. So he sent some Vartaka clouds, the clouds that can even destroy the whole universe, to this village of Vrindavan and destroy everything. And that way, then there was a heavy rain, and everyone was in distress, and they turned to Lord Krishna. What to do? We have enraged Indra. What should we do? Should we pacify Indra or what? And then Lord Krishna thought, of course, understood that Indra is this person who is doing it. So then he just thought that I have to immediately protect all the inhabitants of Vrindavan, both humans and animals alike, and everyone there. So so what is an immediate measure for the rain? It's the umbrella. When there's rain, the quickest way to protect oneself from the rain is an umbrella. But since Lord Krishna is not an ordinary boy, he lifted, he just didn't start to share umbrellas to the people of Vrindavan, but he took an umbrella enough to fit everyone in, and that umbrella was the Govardhan mountain itself. So he lifted with a little finger of the left hand, he lifted the Govardhan hill and asked everyone to come under the shelter of Govardhan hill. And actually this described that everyone was happy there, just watching Krishna. No one didn't feel any hunger or thirst. they were not sleepy at all. They were all very happy. Everything could be there under the hill, and the time just passed by. Lord Krishna had been before that in so many places all the time, going to the forests of Vrindavan to tend the cows and calves, and having so many pastimes here and there. So he was not all the time in one place. He was in many places, and he had been. So now there was an opportunity for everyone to watch Krishna and see Krishna being there in one place for 7 days and 7 nights. So it was really a wonderful thing. And at the same time, then Lord Indra and his army of weather personalities and all kinds of destructive storm personalities and winds and like that, they were trying to then do what Indra had then ordered them to do. But when no result was there, then Lord Indra started to think that, well, maybe that Krishna is not an ordinary boy, but maybe he's the Supreme Personality of Godhead. And that way then, okay, actually, if you can change that. We have these here, these pictures. Sorry, let's take that later. Yeah. So then you see this, Lord Krishna is holding the mountain, and Lord Indra and his army, they are trying to destroy everything but cannot do anything. And here's this a typical picture that we can see, the next one, where Lord Krishna is there very effortlessly. He picked up this Govardhan hill like a mushroom, it's like a mushroom for a kid to take. So he took a Govardhan mountain, and he's holding very, peacefully, with the left hand and the pinky finger, the mountain there, and he's happy, and everyone's happy. Maybe this is the first, that everyone's wondering, can Krishna hold this hill? Actually, there were some inhabitants who didn't really believe that Krishna can do it, so they held their sticks also there, so that Krishna, would not, become so tired and like that. So these pastimes, they happened there. And then at the end of that 7th day, after that 1 week, then Lord Indra became to his senses, and he understood this must be the Supreme Lord. So he withdrew all the weather, and then the storm ceased, and everything, the situation was became normal. And then Indra was very, very unhappy that he understood he had offended very gravely his Lord Vishnu. So he wanted to ask for forgiveness. And Lord Krishna, of course, first he was very, very, actually in a way, showed really Indra that he had made a grave mistake because the demons that tried to kill Krishna, they tried to kill Krishna, not really the inhabitants of Vrindavan, but Indra, the devotee of Lord Vishnu, tried to kill everyone. So, it was quite a big mistake that he made. So then, ultimately, by the grace of Krishna's servant, the heavenly cow, Surabhi cow, then Indra got the darshan of Krishna, the audience of Krishna, and he could then ask for forgiveness, and he is now in this picture showing his, offering his prayers to Lord Krishna, and Surabhi cow is there in the background, by the grace of Surabhikau, Indra has this opportunity to then ask for forgiveness, and then they made an abhishek for Lord Krishna, abhishek ceremony, the bathing ceremony. The Airavata elephant is here, bathing Lord Krishna and like that, and they offered Bhutan like that to Krishna. The cowherd boys, they were watching in the background, and they were thinking, oh, this was nice, so we could also do it. We could worship also Krishna like this, and then they went, all kinds of. They didn't know really what to do, and they started to offer these prayers to this puja for Lord Krishna. And Lord Krishna was actually more satisfied in that insufficient, so to say, not so much according to the Vedas ceremony by the cowherd boys, because they had that level of love that was so wonderful. So, here there's this prayer from Srimad Bhagavatam, beautiful prayer. You can see the translation in red in English. So this prayer, it says, of all the devotees, this Govardhan hill is the best. This is actually the praises or the glorification of the Gopi girls to Lord Krishna. So they say, of all the devotees, this Govardhan hill is the best. Oh my friends, this hill supplies Krishna and Balarama, as well as the cows and cowherd friends, with all kinds of necessities. Water for drinking, very soft grass, caves, fruits, flowers, and vegetables. In this way, the hill offers respect to the Lord. Being touched by the lotus feet of Krishna and Balarama, Govardhan hill appears very jubilant. So Govardhan hill is one of the most sacred holy places in the Braja Vrindavan area, in the present day Uttar Pradesh state, around 140 kilometers to southeast from the capital New Delhi. And Govardhan hill can be found there. And it's a form of Krishna. Okay. And in the nectar of instruction, Upadesamrita, there's a beautiful prayer by Srila Rupa Goswami. The International Society for Krishna Consciousness is the society for following great acharyas. Our most important acharya is Srila Prabhupada, the founder of the International Society for Krishna Consciousness. And he's actually the translator and commentator of these books. But this Brahma Madhava Gaudiya Sampradaya is also known as Rupanugas, that we are Rupanugas, we follow Srila Rupa Goswami, who is the contemporary of the last form of Lord Krishna on planet Earth, namely Lord Sri Krishna Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. And Lord Chaitanya is there on the right side in the altar. He is Krishna himself, but in the Bhakta form, the devotee form. So Rupa Goswami is one of the disciples of Lord Chaitanya. So he says this beautiful verse. It says, the holy place known as Mathura is spiritually superior to Vaikuntha, the transcendental world, because the Lord appeared there. Superior to Mathura Puri is the transcendental forest of Vrindavana, because of Krishna's Rasalila pastimes. And superior to the forest of Vrindavana is Govardhan hill, for it was raised by the divine hand of Sri Krishna and was the site of his various loving pastimes. And above all, the super excellent Sri Radha Kunda stands supreme for its overflooded the ambrosial nectarian cream of the Lord of Gokula, Sri Krishna. Where then is that intelligent person who is unwilling to serve this divine Radha Kunda, which is situated at the foot of Govardhan hill? So here we can see that the two most important places are connected to the Govardhan hill. The Govardhan hill itself is almost the most sacred place in the whole existence. And at the foot of the hill of Govardhan is this Radha Kunda, the small laguna of Srimati Radharani, which stands along with Syama Kunda, the other of Krishna, the place or the Kunda or the small lake of Krishna, pond of Krishna. So this Govardhan hill and the places that are around Govardhan hill, such as this Radha Kunda, they are very, very important places, very sacred places. Vaikuntha is in general the spiritual world, and the highest planet in the world of Vaikuntha, the transcendental world, is that Goloka Vrindavana. And in the Goloka Vrindavana there are many places. There are the place of Lord Ramachandra, Ayodhya is there, the transcendental Ayodhya is there. In the Goloka Vrindavana there's the place of Lord Krishna when he was an adult, and the prince, Dwaraka. There's the place that was mentioned here, Mathura, the birthplace of Lord Krishna, the appearance place. And then the forests, the 12 forests of Vrindavana. And then these two places, Govardhan Hill and Radha Kunda. And Srila Prabhupada writes in the purport, Vrindavana forest is considered superior to Mathura, but superior to these forests is the divine Govardhan Hill, because Krishna lifted Govardhan Hill like an umbrella, raising it with his lotus-like beautiful hand to protect his associates, the denizens of Vraja, from the torrential rains sent by the angry Indra, king of the demigods. It is also at the Govardhan hill that Krishna tends the cows with his cowherd friends, and there also he had his rendezvous with his most beloved Sri Radha, and engaged in the loving pastimes with her. Radha Kunda, at the foot of Govardhana, is superior to all because it is there that love of Krishna overflows. And we are living at the moment we are living the month of Kartika Mas, also known as Damodara month. So in this month there are many occasions, and one of the occasions was a week ago. On the 5th of November, there was the appearance of Bahulastami, the appearance of Radha Kunda. So in this sacred holy month, all these that we can see that are so intimately in connection to Lord Krishna and his most intimate associates, such as Radha, they are there within this, included in this wonderful holy month of Kartika Damodara Mass. So this is a wonderful opportunity for all of us to engage ourselves in the worship of Lord Krishna, in the worship of Govardhan Hill, in the worship of Radha Krishna, Lord Ramachandra and his associates. And in this age of Kali, this modern age, the best method to worship, and we have heard it already for quite a long time already today, is the chanting of Hare Krishna Maha Mantra. chanting of Hare Krishna Mahamantra, but before that we have this Radha Krishna, the divine couple at the foot of Govardhan Hill by the river Yamuna, so showing that they really were having those pastimes, wonderful pastimes in the in many places, in the many actually secret places also in the Govardhan Hill. So Radha and Krishna, this month is Lord Krishna's month, and it's the favorite month for Srimati Radharani. Srimati Radharani sometimes is also referred as Kartiki, according to the name of the month, Kartika. So it's a wonderful opportunity for all of us engaged in the service of Lord Krishna, or his different forms, such as Lord Ramachandra. And now this chanting of Hare Krishna Mahamantra, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, is the best way, the most easiest way to engage in the worship of Sri Radha Krishna. It has also the name Rama there. Those who are devoted to Lord Ramachandra, Sri Sitaram, Lakshman, Hanumanji, in the worship of Lord Rama, Mother Sita, Lakshman, and Hanuman, then they can also find this mantra very suitable for the worship of Lord Ramachandra. This is the most wonderful mantra. It's Maha Mantra, the great chanting of deliverance or liberation. This Hare Krishna Maha Mantra. So we encourage every one of you to take it as a regular part of your life, daily part of your life. Start chanting Hare Krishna Mantra daily. For example, one round or for 10 minutes or something like that. Or chant like we do, 16 rounds per day, Hare Krishna Mantra, or even more. Especially this month of Kartika is very wonderful to chant as much as possible Hare Krishna Mahamantra. So this was the lecture, the talk for the glorification of Giriraj Maharaj, for the Govardhan Puja festival, for the glorification of the return of Lord Ramachandra, and all these wonderful festivities that we have on this month of Kartika Damodara month. So let's engage today, especially in the worship of Lord Krishna as his form of a mountain. We have next Damodara ceremony and Damodarastaka ceremony, but at the end, before the feast, we will have then the worship of the Govardhan Hill. And this worship, what we do here is not different from the worship of the actual Govardhan Hill. And we will circumambulate the hill. It takes in Vrindavan, there's actually hundreds of thousands, even millions of people who have been circumambulating the Govardhan Hill today. So it's 22 kilometers, and we have a shortcut for that, 10 meters or 15 meters when we go around that. So let's take an opportunity here and do this wonderful activity and get all the wonderful results of worshipping the Govardhan Hill. Jai Shri Sri Giri Govardhana Maharaj Ki Jai Govardhana Puja Mahamahotsava Ki Jai Sri Diwali Mahamahotsava Ki Jai Shri Radha Damodara Ki Jai Shri Yashoda Damodara Ki Jai Shri Sitaram Lakshman Hanumanji Ki Hare Krishna. Thank you very much. So now we will finish this part here, and next one is then the Damodara ceremony. And now that you are nicely still sitting here, I will use the opportunity to give some, advice for doing it. So we will sing here Damodarastaka song, and we have also some of the words of in our books, some books that you can see the song, or even actually we could put it now. We could actually put it here now that we have this possibility, so we can see the Damodarastaka song here. And then we have everyone has the opportunity to offer Deepa to Lord Damodara Krishna. And I would like to ask now to make some space here so that our pujaris can already come here to make a setup in front of the altar. So just a little bit space there so we can make a setup. So there will be two lines. The line for the male persons, for Prabhus from this side, and for female persons on that side for Matatis. And we will give you some drops of Atman water that you can just simply drop on the ground. And then you can take one Deepa, it's a stick, ghee lamp stick, and you can light it from the candles, don't light it from the Deepas, because they have been already offered. So do that, and do it with your right hand. And you can do it either. You can do it even around the whole outside 3 times if it is enough. But there's also the Murti of Yashoda Damodara on the left side of the altar. So you can do it around that too. But even around the whole altar is enough. So we will start now preparations for the ceremony, and there will be some persons, senior persons here who can show you an example of it, and then we can do, and we can sing this song, which is already here in the whiteboard. So let's start. Jai Sri Govardhan Puja Mahamahotsava ki Jai Mahamahotsava ki Jai Sri Giriraj Raj Maharaj ki Jai Tapo Divyam Prabhu ki
What the Siis soitat aina niin innokkaasti karatavoja ja tulet tänne niin innokkaasti. You are the Pujari. You are the Pujari. I don't know any other mountain. Hare Krishna. Pujari.
Palit tulee yksi ainakin on. Onks toista Atsmana kuppia jossain? Joo, laita se tuohon. Onks sillä yhteen? Joo, ne on jo kymmenen. Siinä tikkurilla tuossa on. Sytytetään tästä.
sulta.
Musta sit oikealla kädellä. Joo, just.
Okay, leave it. Maybe we can go to it.
Jai Giriraj Maharaj ki! Ja nyt meillä on sitten viimeinen ja tärkein, itse asiassa voisi sanoa tänään, seremonia, eli Govardhan Puja. So now we have the actually the last but not the least, but the most important part of the ceremony, namely the Govardhan Puja ceremony. Ja tässä ihan hetken päästä tuodaan Govardhana kukkula tänne, joten tästä täytyy tehdä tilaa, että he mahtuvat tulemaan ja tosiaan nuo voi ottaa pois. So there will be a pujari. He will perform the ceremony for the puja for the Govardhana mountain, Govardhan hill that will come in a moment. And we have Govardhan Prabhu will sing here, and we can sing along, and then attend the ceremony. And then after that, when we indicate, then we can all circumambulate the Govardhan hill. Eli tästä tulee pujari. Nyt tuovat tuon Govardhana kukkulan, please make some way. Ja nyt sitten tehdään tämä Govardhana seremonia. Ja sen jälkeen kun seremonia tehdään, meillä on aloitettu laulaa ja seremonia on tehty, niin sen jälkeen sitten voimme kiertää Govardhana kukkulan ympäri tässä yhdessä. Älkää koskeko siihen Govardhana kukkulaan. Ja kun me Govardhana kukkulan ympäri, niin pitäkäämme mielessä, että emme yski tai vastaavaa niin Govardhana kukkulan päin. Ja yritetään pitää etäisyys siihen, koska siellä on lakeisia ja kaikkea vastaavaa. Niin kun, muistuttaen, että korona on taas alkanut leviämään, joten yritetään olla etäällä eikä kosketella Govardhana kukkulaa. So let's not touch, let's not squeeze or, whatever sneeze around to the Govardhan hill. The corona is growing and everything, so let's keep a distance when we go around. And now let's not touch the hill. Those who are not pujaris, we should not touch the hill. And let's keep distance. And pictures you can take also later. So, and also parents, please keep your children a little bit further away from the mountain during the ceremony, and even when circumambulating. We will share these sweets to everyone. Don't worry about that. Eli kaikki nämä makeista tullaan jakamaan kaikille, mitä oletteko siitä. Hare Krishna! Aloitetaan! Sikri Raj Maharaj ki! Nama Om Vishnupadaya Krishna Prasthaya Bhutale Srimate Bhakti Vedanta Swami Niti Namine Guruvani Pracharine Nirvishesha Shunya Vatsapya Krishna Nityananda
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama,